Cameras, like a fat boy loves chocolate cake.
So what's up all the camera loving people? Welcome to the Mijonju Show, where we talk about super cool cameras and we talk about super cool things. It's been a while since my last YouTube. I was walking and facial hair grew. Instant films. I'll talk about the instant film and a little bit about the S670 camera. There's a really cool exhibition that will be held in Hong Kong. So if you guys are going to Hong Kong in July, or if you guys already live in Hong Kong, if you guys who are watching me right now are from Hong Kong, go check out that exhibition. It's in Causeway Bay. I'll leave the address down there. It's a very interesting and special exhibition. I don't think you've ever seen an exhibition like that before. It's by my friend Noreen, aka Miun. Yeah, Miun. That's her artist name. So here's a short video of the trailer. Not really a trailer, it's more like an advertisement for her exhibition. So here it is, check it out. So let me give you a brief explanation of what the exhibition kind of like, because the title is Beneath the Surface. Since the rebirth of the instant film by the Impossible Project, my friend Miun, she's been experimenting and tons of layers beneath the surface of the cartridge, you know, like lifting, peeling it away, and then many layers, not just the layers of the film, not the chemicals, and also layers from the battery pack of the integral film. There's actually a Polar Pulse battery. I don't know if it's still called Polar Pulse battery. It's called Impossible Pulse battery. It's in this battery pack. And she's actually thinking of doing something really interesting with the battery pack. Not just with the battery pack, and with the film together. So you'll see in this exhibition something a little interactive, just using it to brighten up the photo in a sense. Well, not just, you know, lighting it up also, but in a creative way to produce this art piece in her exhibition. And it's not just like randomly lit. Every light in this battery pack with the photo has a certain meaning and a certain surprise to it. So yeah, go check it out. Put it in your Google Calendar. It's on July the 6th this year, obviously, in Causeway Bay, Hong Kong, in the Mint Shop. Go check it out. Show some support. Alright, so here's today's main topic. It's actually not a real topic. It's more of a short story. And tell me what you think after I tell you the story. Search on the internet, you'll know that Steve Jobs is actually a big fan of Dr. Edwin Land. I have an iPhone 4S with me because, you know, it's the last iPhone when Steve Jobs was still alive. But here's the thing. Think of it. The S670, a camera made in the 70s, so-called pocketable. It was called pocketable, but not right now, not anymore right now. But here's the thing. If you have an iPhone 4S right now, and you can do a little bit of comparison, you'll find that there's actually a lot of similarities of the iPhone 4S or iPhone 4, anything before that, anything, iPhone 3G, iPhone 2, iPhone 1, whatever, the connectors and everything, just think about it. The power button on your iPhone is actually a long rectangular shape, and if you look at the S670, this is also a long rectangular shape. Without this button, you can't insert or eject the film. The home button on your iPhone 4S, or whatever iPhone actually, it's round, and one button does everything. There's no extra buttons, well, maybe the volume buttons and, you know, the lock button. Realize that when the iPhone first came out, it didn't want to have like a lot of buttons. It only had like one button that does it all. And back then in the 70s, you know, when this came out, a camera came out, it was like just one button and it does it all. Apart from all that, and the color and the shape and the leather. But here's one thing that's really intriguing. And it's the connector on here. This is where you actually put your flash bar. Flash bar is the one-time use. You can only shoot like 10 shots. Now, obviously, we have the Mint bar from Mint. So, you know, you can just put a battery in and you can use the flash straight away. And there's many ways of using it, and it's great. The hole, the space, the empty gap, the space is 2.2 centimeters. That's actually around 0.8661 inch. 2.2 centimeters from here to here. The measurements. If you have an old USB cable for your iPhone and everything, it's actually the same size, you know, so similar that you can't even move it up and down. There's no up and down. I mean, you can't really put it in, but just one thing, if because this is a little fatter and it doesn't go in, which is safe. But if you have a flash bar or mint bar, and just don't put it in the bag with your iPhone. If it goes into the connector, it might short circuit and something might happen. It's really weird. Like, there's so many width, but it's exactly 2.2. I don't know. Maybe it's some kind of conspiracy theory. Something interesting to talk about. What do you think? Do you think actually Steve Jobs told Jonathan Ive that the connector has to be 2.2 because of something that Steve Jobs believed in? What were they talking about? What was in that meeting when they made that phone or made that iPod? No one was there to, like, no one around, I mean, who's watching this video was actually there in that place. If you were there and you in the meeting of when they made the phone and, you know, the chat and the ideas and everything, then it'd be great. But I doubt that those guys would actually watch the Mijonju Show. So tell me what you think. Am I crazy? And is it you know, some kind of unknown stuff? It's an interesting topic to think about. Maybe just by listening to me, it won't be that convincing. But if you go around on the internet, Miun and Steve Jobs, just put those two names together, search it on Google, and you'll see like there's tons of stuff about them, like how Steve Jobs was inspired, you know, as a kid, inspired by Polaroid, how he got a signature from Edmund Land, and he was like so happy, and he was talking about his plans and everything. So just go check that out. Google it after this video. All right, thank you for watching today's Mijonju Show. I really, really appreciate you for hanging out with this crazy nut guy. Also, there's this video of this guy who's actually trying to put the connector in the SX70. There's a video already who exists before this video. So, and he's getting a lot of negative comments and negative, like, dislikes and stuff, like people calling him like crazy and everything. But actually, I find the theory pretty, you know, interesting. Just, if you want to pop out over there to just check out his video and see what's going on, then feel free to do so. The link is down there. And tell me what you think. Thank you so much for watching today's Mijonju Show. I think I said that twice again. Damn. All right. Gotta go. Bye-bye.